Hello friends, my name is Theo, and today in this exciting MiesnerMedia tutorial, we're going to be taking a look at how to minimize distractions inside of grades. So, you will see in here, we have this shot that's pretty much graded, but you'll notice something stands out and is being annoying. And I promise, I did not color correct it so this would stand out more. This is just how it came out when I was playing around with tutorial ideas. So this shirt is just, Antone's is great, but that's not what we're looking at here. So what we're going to do is, you see how I have this arranged right now. Here's my primary correction where I just have a LUT and a little bit of skin tone fix in there. So that's where most of it is happening. And then I have these two qualifier nodes, which are just sort of making the background more interesting. And then finally I have this glow effect at the end because I'm a sucker for glows. All right, so now to get this shirt quieted down, it's pretty simple. We just add a new node, Alt-S. And we're going to make sure that things are connected up the correct way. And I'm putting it after the primary correction, but before these other secondaries, just because I know they're probably not going to change this that much, but we might change these other things more. So I want our key to be consistent. So we go to our qualifier tab, hit Shift-H, which will solo our node that we're working on, and click and drag. And you see we're getting a great key on the shirt, but we get all this other garbage in the background. And the first thing we're going to do to try and clean it up is mess with our sliders down here. So this luminance you see as we pull the high down, it gets less of the brighter parts in there. Pull the low up, it gets less of the darker parts. So that's not doing that much for us. The saturation, you can see we just want enough. Those aren't doing much for us. Width, let's bring that down. Now we're starting to cut out some of that extra stuff. So that is narrowing the range of hues that we are going to be selecting. And then you can move the center, which looking down at the slider you'll see moves which hues we are selecting. We'll see that's pretty good. Since we're doing a pretty simple correction on this, I'm not going to worry about this garbage out there. Just going to add a little bit of blur to get rid of any harsh edges and hit Shift H again. And now you can just be simple and desaturate it some, which that's already looking a lot better. Or you can take it one further and sort of try and nudge it into the color palette of the shot. So this shot is sort of a monochromatic warm shot, so we can move the shirt towards the warmer side of things. You don't want to go too far because you'll be able to start seeing the background change. You see right there, we're sort of blending in a little bit better, and then bring our saturation back down some. And now it blends right in. So just like that, we now have much more focus in our shot. We don't have this distracting thing. If you wanted to, we could probably add another qualifier here, because I'm guessing that the focus for this should be the subject. So I'll just make a real soft window here. I'll actually make it into a vignette and just make it so we are sure that our subject is what we want. And one more, I'll add an outside node, which will go to the inside because I did it backwards. Just add some contrast to the middle. Look at that. Just like that, we have gone from a very unfocused shot where you don't know where you're supposed to be looking, maybe it's an Antone's commercial, maybe not, to that this is an intense, serious phone call in a field at sunset for some reason. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you liked it, give it a like. If you didn't, give it a dislike. No matter what, leave your feelings down in the comments below. If you want to see more videos like this, be sure to subscribe to the MiesnerMedia YouTube channel. If you want even more goodness, be sure to check out MiesnerMedia.com/products, where we have the House Let's Pack, which I used on this shot here for our initial grade because I was lazy. So this particular one was Successful Experiment, which I'd say was a success because you see, once again, success. We also have the Carnival Power grades, which are like LUTs, but they're better and more complicated. And I probably should have used them on this shot because that's better advertising because those are more expensive. We also have stock footage stuff like the Bright Light Slight Leak pack, which would be great on this, as well as the Lens Junk pack, which I just used for some motion graphics stuff, like earlier today. So it's good stuff. Also, if you're still around, be sure to share this video with your friend because I guess you stuck around. So maybe you liked it, maybe not. Who knows? Your friends need to know how to quiet down distracting stuff in their grades. I'm sure they do. Once again, I've been Theo with MiesnerMedia. Have a great day, and I will see you next time. Bye.